So, welcome to Halesowen Track. This is the third and final session for Legato Racing team's collaboration with Body Rocket. The learnings from Catesby were taken onto the track at Derby, where the riders then optimised their positions and their apparel choices and took all of that learning into the first set of races, where the team took part in several national championships and came away with team titles and individual titles as well. So it's been an absolutely fantastic start to the season, and what we want to do here at Halesowen is just add some final touches to positional changes to finish the programme and then move on for the rest of the season. Today we've got Deb Hudson-Lum and Alistair Semple. Deb is getting very close now to her optimum position, and she would like to test just a couple of different stack heights today, some small adjustments to stack height and some small adjustments to extension angles. And Alistair would like to just re-establish his baseline from Derby, his successful baseline from Derby, because he's been riding really well in his early season races, and then he would like to test some elbow pad widths and extension reach, and that will finish the programme for the Aeronauts this time around.
Well, we've done racing since last time, which has gone quite well, which is unusual for me in early season. The changes to position have made quite a significant difference. I'm not still getting used to those changes, but my results have been better than expected. I'm coming away a bit surprised from doing races. Today we're looking to change stack height, so I'm going to start with an increase of 20 mil and keeping the bars at the same angle, and I might also need to look at my saddle height, but we'll see. That's more of a comfort issue.
So far with Body Rocket, it's been really excellent results. Raced 4 times so far this season and felt really comfortable on the bike, more of a Superman position, a little bit more reached out, and just feel more comfortable, stronger on the bike, you know. But today I'm just wanting to look at hand position, bringing in the tips of the bars. We found by lifting them up, taking them forward and bringing my arms out, definite time gains. You know, I've got I had a hip operation a few years back, and you know, I have to be careful to make sure I keep my hip angle opened up. Thanks to Body Rocket testing me, I've actually been able to bring up my stack height again another 10 mil with no negative. You know, it was the same CDA as I was before, which basically just helps again open up the hip angle even more. So hopefully I can race for another 20 or 30 years to become a grand old man on a bike without needing a new hip. Nicer than a velodrome, I think, indoor. Just, well, on a sunny day, it's nice. If it had been damp, it would have been different. But testing in the tunnel
to the yellow
was really interesting.
So
but
you can go to the yellow, but if you
this,
keep
I feel like I'm
position
riding my
until you
bike
get to
out
the
here.
bend.
You know, like what we do, it's bread and butter day to day. Yeah, I felt much more natural.
Yeah, yeah, and then you've got time. Yeah, right, you're okay. Upload complete. So essentially the extensions came up more towards your
Yes, so they've moved towards me
to your head. So
yeah,
theoretically the gap is slightly closed, slightly more closed
Yes.
between your head and your forehands.
absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think some of that was felt that gap was closed just having raised
when you put it up
them up to
20 millimeters.
20 mils
when the
without
arm-
changing
yeah.
the adjustments,
Yeah.
because it's easy to stay sunk into a tuck with it being higher.
No, so
Leave on me.
start with 5 mil increment.
5 mil. I would go for.
Okay. So bars back down to 15 degrees or 15.5. I honestly thought that the whole of the head-hand position, like you were actually even tucking more
Yeah.
and shrugging more than you had done in the previous run.
Did you say you uploaded that?
But it looked comfortable.
I didn't upload it.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Other than tucking and shrugging, which is like
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
take it, still a work in progress.
Yeah.
Raising the bars is definitely helped the comfort of
Yeah.
riding.
Yeah.
That was good.
Do me a favour.
Definitely could see the numbers better having my hands in close. Moving these in by about 5 centimetres.
How'd that feel?
It was good, and I was just saying I could see numbers were definitely lower on the head unit by 2 or 3 tenths.
To my eye, I thought something potentially significant happened there, but it was just to my eye, and I just thought it could be an optical illusion or my imagination.
Well, let's have a look. I'm going to upload it now.
Maybe you move
What's Halesowen on user?
See, shall we see? Well, there you go.
Oh, yes, get in there.
So that is quite considerably faster than, that's the fastest run of the day,
Oh wow!
and considerably
So that's quicker
faster than
the third.
the third one as well.
Wow.
So there
and
you
that,
go.
And that number is 1 minute 21 seconds over 40 kilometres. Ouch.
For your next race, you can rest a little bit more. You've got like a minute and a half now. You don't need to.
Over 25, and it's a 50-mile race on Sunday.
It was the 25.
2 laps though, so
Yeah.
you can relax once you've
Yeah.
smashed it through the first 25 and got all of those games.
Right,
just-
I'm going home
Just
now.
ride steady.
Some really, I'll be honest, some really interesting data would be a longer, more consistent run, longer than what we've been testing. If you're up for that, it would be interesting to see that, but it's entirely up to you. Like, how many laps we've been doing? We're doing 8 laps. So if we did something like 16 laps, at a lower intensity, we can then see how you're positioned on the bike and how that changes over the course of a longer run, if you wanted to do that. But it would be interesting data for sure.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah?
It will be lower intensity. Yeah.
I'm really quite chuffed with the gains we've made
Yeah.
today.
Oh yeah.
These are fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, what was that? It was over a minute. It was a minute, almost a minute and a half, wasn't it?
A minute and a half, yeah, compared to the baseline, which, bear in mind, we'd optimised from Derby.
From Derby.
So,
Which,
it was already good
which
position.
Deb has been racing on since Derby and has won
winning.
2 national championships
So,
on her optimised position from Derby.
How great is that?
And we've just
And
gone
more games.
a minute and a half. Alistair ends with a position that felt more comfortable than some of the ones before, and actually had a significant time saving. I think Deb presents quite an interesting dilemma because as the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So Deb comes in with 2 baselines from a position that, broadly speaking, has delivered a couple of national championships. and then you go through the runs like these, and you get to 5 with quite a significant change in stack height, and then a significant drop in extension angle, and then we're talking about additional comfort, but also really significant time savings over 40 kilometres. So there we go, 3 sessions, Catesby, Derby and Halesowen, 4 riders, about 12 hours of testing. It's been a fantastically fruitful collaboration with Body Rocket, and I know the riders have learned a good deal about themselves and how they ride and how they use data and how they can use that data to improve their positions, and so that's a wrap from us, but we'll never stop trying to be more aero, and we'll always want to be quicker, but this is the end of the programme, and it's been a very, very successful programme. Thanks very much indeed.